Ella no era así, ella no era así, no sé quién la dañó.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of Milan Coast to Coast. I'm your host, Fab, always joined by my partner in crime, Gio. But today, it's not just any other regular show. It's our 10th episode, so we thought we got to do something special. So what is more special than bringing two halves of one of the other great podcasts out there? If you don't know about them, we're going to get to that a little later. But we got Timmy and Terry from Various Views Podcast. Boys, how y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good, man. Can't complain, Fabio. Thanks for having us. Feeling larger than life right now at the moment. I'm sure us three are. But yeah, Terry.
Doing okay myself, man. I'm happy to be here. It's nice to see everybody else wearing red except for Gio. That's okay. I like gold. Gold's nice too.
That's a nice third kid from a couple of
Beautiful
years back,
kid.
man. A couple of years back. But boys, our team, the red and black, are looking pretty damn good right now. We gotta pump the brakes. We gotta pump the brakes because when the expectation comes high, that's when things usually start to go wrong. But I ain't gonna think negative. I'm gonna think positive. All right, because our team, you got to make sure your blood pressure is good because they're gonna test it, baby. So this episode's called "To the Motherfucking Death" because that's how we play. Our team will never ever go quietly, and there was nothing better than what we saw this week. So of course, let's get right into it. Lazio and Milan, terrible game from the beginning. Giving up goals too early. Give up a goal within, I believe, the third or fourth, fifth minute to fucking, of all people, Immobile gets a goal. And we're looking like, oh my God, here we go again. We got to sweat the whole goddamn game. And you know what? It didn't look like that. They were battling, looked like they got themselves back on point. And then, of course, the guy who only scores in big-ass games, he gets a goal right after the beginning of this first half, which of course I'm talking about Giroud, my man Giroud. I mean, the guy's a fine-looking motherfucker. I never look at guys like that, but he keeps scoring like that. That's one fine motherfucker. Am I right?
He'll steal your girl too.
Listen, as long as he brings me a Scudetto, I'll give it to her. I'll give it to him. You know, I don't give a shit.
That's one hell of a beard he's got. That's for sure.
Yo, he's looking damn good, my man.
And I taught him how to grow one.
Oh, you know what? I've never put it together. I like that clean shaved look. But Giroud looking good, man. Came through. What is it? His ninth goal of the season?
Yeah,
ninth. I don't think he hit double digits just yet. No, not yet. But still a little. All right, I got to talk about this because you guys know I've been harping on this kid for a long time, man. Having a hard time saying, you know what? We need more from some of our players. And one of the players that I've been really upset at is Rebic, right? Rebic came on. He looked lively, made a couple of good shots. Great shot, actually, to at least test their keeper at the time. And then really to build up on the goal at the end, it's because of Rebic. I mean, he makes a kind of a bad pass, which they can't really handle. Goes to Ibra. Ibra knows to put it in front. And then, man, we get an amazing moment. Let's just bask in this for a second because I can't give it no justice. We just got to hear it, boys. So let's hear it. Let's hear it. Once this thing actually picks up the stream.
It's on its way. It's getting
there. On its way. My Wi-Fi is struggling, bro.
It's taking its time like it was for us to score that goal, but at the end,
look at it. It's loading. It's loading. God damn this Wi-Fi.
You got Joel in the chat there. Joel, in Spanish, you have a football chant that goes, "Si se puede," it can be done.
Damn right, baby. You know what can't be done? This fucking video. So we're just gonna forget about it and moving on.
Wi-Fi there.
Yeah, listen, I wish it was Starbucks Wi-Fi. I think it'd be better than what I got right now. Sorry, guys. I gotta upgrade my Wi-Fi when I upgrade my living situation.
Not a sponsor.
Definitely not a sponsor right now. But Donali scores the goal at the end. We have pandemonium in our away section for the fans in Rome. It was unbelievable. So let's just start with G. G, how did you take this game? How were you at the end? Were you fucking – it was your birthday, bro. They came through on your motherfucking birthday. Made you wait to the end, but you blew out that candle, got your wish. How was it for you on Sunday, bro?
Don't forget those Laziali tears.
Yeah, those
tears.
Oh, yeah.
Tears.
And now, Fabio, man, first 5 minutes, I said, here we go again. This team hasn't learned from last year. You know, because I think it was the Derby, and then once we lost the Derby in the Coppa Italia with Ericsson free kick, we collapsed as a team, and then we struggled to make fourth place. Even though we ended up in second, we had to win the last day to make fourth place. So I was like, oh, here we go again, guys. But and then you know what? I don't know what Pioli finally did, in the locker room, and he probably said this is 45 minutes of the season. Either we already did our goal because I think Roma had already lost. Either we met our goal making Champions League, or we're going for this patch. You feel me? That's Scudetto. And I think the team came out, boom, in the 4 minutes, first 4 minutes to score a goal. And then we're just fighting. We're fighting. Lay out thinking he playing FIFA. He thinking dribbling. No, just go direct. He thinking he got a FIFA rating and all that stuff. But no, he should just be more direct. Because you saw what he did. As soon as he was direct, boom, Giroud go, boom, so we're struggling, and then Tonali came through. I don't know if you guys saw the Tyson Fury versus Dylan White when Tyson Fury uppercut, and then he pushed him off. That's what Tonali said. He said, "Get off me, Acerbi."
I like the little Street Fighter uppercut.
He uppercutted him and pushed him, and then Tonali said, "This is my goal," and boom. And I think that's what gave us the Interistas, even probably Limoni and Zaghi, all the Inter players. They're probably like, "Oh shoot, we're about to be 4 points. We're about to be tied. We got a game in hand. We're about to take it to Bologna on Wednesday." But no, as soon as that go in, I probably think they probably pooped in their pants and they were like, "Oh, we're in for a dogfight now." That's what that game did, and you saw what happened on Wednesday, Fabio.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think they should be scared, man. It just shows you that against the big clubs, Milan seems to show up. It's the smaller clubs we seem to have an issue, especially this year. But Tim, how did you feel taking this game? I know you were probably working, my man, working hard, right?
I was versus Bologna. Was I working? Yeah, I was working. I was watching it at work. Managed to get some of it in between customers coming in, but dude, I'm happy. What more can I say?
We got a troll in the chat. Troll in the chat.
Yeah, he's always supporting us by trolling us, but that's Nick. Guys, one thing I gotta say, you had that slide of Giroud. That guy plays with so much passion. It's insane. He has to be one of my favorite players on Milan right now. Not because of anything, but because of the passion that he brings. When he scores that goal, he goes and celebrates. It doesn't matter. Like, look at him. He's like like he
passion
ran.
is passion, but like ability, should outweigh passion.
No,
he's got good ability, bro. He's come up big.
Yes,
and
fair.
He's also old. He's also old.
37.
Right? So 37. So we can't
expect. Is he really 37? I thought he was like 34, 35.
No,
listen,
no,
we'll get into it after, but like my whole thing with the takeover is, you guys are going to need a striker soon. He's 37. Zlatan's 40.
Zlatan's done for.
No, yeah, I think this is Zlatan.
I don't give
But like going back to that goal that Gio loved, without Zlatan, I don't think that goal would have happened.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
You guys are lucky that he was he's still fit enough that in the 90th minute he can hold up a defender like that and give a beautiful pass to the young guy.
Right there.
That's us right now.
Right there.
Who's Gio? I'll give you a guess.
Untouchable right there. The four.
Don't tell me I'm Giroud, please. No.
No,
you'll give you Tomori at least. You came from England.
Thank you.
But those four right there are untouchable to me. Giroud, the passion he brings. You know what, Zlatan? He assisted the goal, but man, I was criticizing him. That guy does not move anymore like he used to. He's playing on one knee now. He's 40 years old. If Zlatan wants to re-sign for less money, way less money, because I'm sorry, if you got Divock Origi coming for $4 million, there's no
way.
Why
way he's making more than that. No way.
There's no way.
Bro, I'll be honest. If you guys want to compete for some sort of big major title against big clubs, he can't stay.
He can stay. He can stay.
We need depth. That's the thing. Is that we need if they're not going to be able to spend 40, 50 million. Listen, we'll get
40
to the
years old-
rumors.
40 years old, he
Let's
can't
not
stay.
jump the
Can't
shark
stay.
here because we're gonna get to the rumors because they were already talking about some shit. Listen,
Okay,
the
anyway,
guy
yeah.
will never miss the bag. I'll tell you that, and neither will his agent because he came back from the dead at some point there over the week. They couldn't kill him. They couldn't kill him, and he's
Yeah.
coming back. So I think Ibra. Listen, man. I think if everything goes well, I think Ibra's probably looking to retire and go out with a win. But we're
I
not
don't
there
think
yet.
He's gonna retire. I think he's gonna stay with Milan and do something. That's what I
Listen,
think
that's
the thoughts
fine. Put
are.
him somewhere
Yeah.
in the hierarchy. Put him as a assistant
I
coach
would keep him
somewhere.
on the bench. I would
I would
pay
be
him
okay.
$1 million to sit on
Yeah,
the
Timmy.
bench.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That would
I'd
be
pay him
fine.
$1 million a year and say, Ibra, you're not gonna play. You might get, if we're up 4-0, we'll throw you on. Or if we're ahead by so many points versus the team and it's not an important game, we'll throw you on. Kind of something like
Joel
that.
wants to know if we would take Romelu Lukaku.
No fucking way.
No way.
Taking no
No way.
Lukaku.
No, we
Lukaku.
Not
took
even
the
for
only
free.
people from
Not even
Chelsea
for
to-
free.
Nah.
No, man.
Come for
He's
free,
got
but
too much. He's got too much love for the other team, so we don't
You know
want
what?
him in our shit.
A Conte, he should go to Spurs. Like a Harry Maguire. What's his name? Harry
Kane.
Kane. He should go
Yeah.
to United. That'll free up some money, and then they could go. Harry Kane go to United. They get 50 million for Lukaku, and then Conte's gonna get the best at him because Conte got the best at him. He had him at 2% body fat. He had him eating organic pasta. I don't even know what the hell that is. You know what that is, Fabio? Organic pasta.
That's like
Listen,
gluten free.
that means your nonna rolled it on the table. That's organic pasta to me, all right? But let's move on because the reason why we're so happy, even though it was a fantastic win from all Milanista out there, it's because of what happened. Now, we all thought, we're still winning, we're still there, we're still technically in first, but that game in hand, right? And they wanted so badly to take the 3 points without playing. They bitched and complained for month after month to just get the 3 points. And finally, this fucking ancient league, these group of dinosaurs said, no, Inter, you have to play Bologna. And guess what? Emotional damage because they lost, baby. Not only did they lose, but their goalkeeper, he must have been practicing with Gino Donnarumma because he couldn't touch the fucking ball for his life, and he coughed the game away. So let's fucking hear it. And I want to give a special shout out to the guy on Bologna. He said, I hope Milan calls me so I can at least get a chance to play in the Champions League as a thank you for his tap-in goal. You know what, brother? If I had my way, I'd fucking buy you for like $500,000 and put you on the fucking bench, all right?
For sure.
But
Sonny's a
listen,
little baller too, man. He can't give up on it. He's not bad. Like
he's not bad. He's not bad. But we got so much money hopefully rolling in. These are not the players hopefully we'll be looking at. But either way, we say thank you. They should send them a nice Audi or whatever fucking other sponsors Milan has
BMW
to send them
now.
for free shit.
BMW.
Give him a fucking some nice BMW sports car. Let him drive around Bologna, wherever the fuck he lives, and let him have a good time. I was extremely happy. I told Gio earlier I was not paying attention to the game because I was at work. And when I went back, surprise, surprise, it was 2-1. And that game of hand, it's back in our hands. So, I mean, not much. I don't really want to go too much into it. Inter looked good. And if we could take one player, I think it might be Perisic because his goal was sick to start the game. Did a little nutmeg on the goal on one of their players and blasted it home. I mean, that was a good fucking goal. But they fell asleep. Their striker, which I can never remember his fucking name, who I know was on Inter, Bologna striker, gets a header to tie the game up before the end of the half, and then they just shit the bed in the last 10 minutes. And, man, and Inter really only has themselves to blame. They really do. They had a ton of chances. But you know what? When you sign players like Hakan Çalhanoğlu and you think they're going to be the difference, that's what you get, baby. That's what you fucking get.
Striker, you mean Martinez or Zeko?
No. For
No,
striker,
Arnautovic.
no.
Arnautovic was the
No,
one that scored
Arnautovic,
the goal
yeah, that's
for
his name.
Bologna.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he
He
did
was
pretty good.
18 years old. Yeah, at 18
But
years old.
the guy on Inter who scored their goal, is it Perisic, right? That's how you pronounce his name. He scored a fucking screamer. He plays on the right side. That we could take him. That'd be nice.
He doesn't. He plays on the left. Actually, I don't know what he was doing on the right.
Well, he sure as hell look a lot better than most of our right guys. So
oh yeah, anybody's
taking
better
it.
than ours. I could go play it. Probably do better. Fuck.
Quick question:
Wow, that
with the 300 mil, how many guys do you think Milan
Don't-
could?
We're gonna get
You're
that. We're
jumping
gonna get
the
that.
gun there, Terry.
Jumping the gun.
Fabio.
We're
You
getting there.
gotta wait. You gotta wait till we get to that segment
I
because
wanna
there's a
light that
lot of
fire.
rumors, man.
And,
Oh, the fire's lit, baby, and the fire rises, baby. That's how it is right now, right?
The devil's coming.
The devil's
are
coming, man. Just remember
Fabio.
Bane at the beginning of Dark Knight Rises.
That's
Fire.
cool. Actually,
He
Terry, being a Man
rises,
United
baby.
fan, one thing we have in common is that both our clubs' nicknames are the Devils. The Red
Oh, the
Devils.
Red Devils, baby.
Devils,
That's why I love Man U on the English side. But
Don't say that again.
baby.
so let's check out the standings now, right? Let's check out the standings. Here we are with only 4 games remaining. Milan on top by 2 points, and we got Napoli pretty far behind now in third, and Juve in a distant fourth. So it really is a 2-legged horse race now. It's Milan or Inter, and we have definitely the harder of the last 4 games. They don't have anybody really to worry about. We
That's
get a
good,
whole
though.
Nah,
You know-
Fabio. They have relegation aside.
Yep.
Sampdoria and Calgary, Salernitana, they doing work. And then they got their midweek game versus Venezia.
yeah.
They win that. They got 28 points. For
So
La
to avoid
Salvezza gonna be-
relegation, eh?
Yeah,
so-
they have
so-
to. They're going to be battling.
so they're-
Yo, bring up
they-
that comment from Joel right there just for a second. I know we haven't got the transfer talks. Read that.
George will play for Monaco, then PSG, then Milan. Mbappe play for Monaco, then PSG, and his contract's expiring this summer. You know what? I would like that, man. Let's get another Golden Ball winner. Let's get him to
Look,
our
I'll bring
team.
that
man.
up. Actually, I read a
Joel-
big article about that. We'll get to that.
Joel, he's speaking facts, man.
Yeah.
Mbappe, he goes to Real Madrid. He just goes down as another Galactico, which is not that great, to be honest with you. He comes to Milan. He gets us our 8 Champions League. He becomes a Maradona figure, you know. So what does he want? Because he says he.
I read something
like,
really
Good point,
interesting.
because he
Yeah.
could be looking at what they did to Gareth Bale after
Yeah.
what Bale did for that team.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
I don't want to get too deep into it because I'll just keep going, right? So, but yeah, trust me, for them to treat Bale the way he did after scoring one of the most memorable Champions League goals of all time, bro.
That's a Dan for you. But
Anyways.
back to the Inter game, Fabio. Fabio's like, you guys are
What a
jumping
battle.
in. It's
Nah, man,
exciting.
let's
It's
go. It's all
exciting.
good.
What
man,
a
it's all
battle
good.
this league is, and I love it. Back and forth, and it's coming down to the last 4 or 5 games. This is what it's all about.
You know what's crazy? So everybody was ripping on us when we tied Bologna, but then there you go. Inter go and lose to Bologna, right?
And they really had a lot of chances to tie or win the game. They
Yeah.
did just not. They didn't come up. They made bad shots over the net. I
Guys,
mean,
the better team didn't win. Let's be real. The better team did not win. But that's
No,
the name of the
absolutely
game,
not.
right? That's the name of the game. And you know
Fabio,
what?
look-
It's interesting. It's very interesting because we in 4 games, we can tie one. If let's say Inter win all their 4 games and we go on to win 3 and tie 1, we'll still be tied in points and we'll
and
still
we got
go
the head.
through,
Yeah, we got the
right?
head on
So
head.
as long as
Mhm.
we don't lose any games based on what them like, if we
Mhm,
tie all
mhm.
4, we're screwed if they win,
Yes,
right?
of course.
But I mean, if they win all, we still have the opportunity to potentially bring it down to the last game, and it's a tie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a very interesting watch. But if it comes down to the last game and the points are the way they are now, I mean, as long as we don't blow, a loss in the final game, and we get the tie and they get the win, it doesn't even matter at that point. I'll be watching both games screen side by side, screen on screen, and just go into it. But
Fabio, look,
Mhm.
I saw yesterday was my girlfriend's birthday. Shout out to her.
Yes,
You know,
happy
so we
birthday
went-
to her.
So I went. Look, in April, I'm broke. Okay, I'm on the 24th. No, is this serious? Okay, my girlfriend's birthday is on the 20th. My birthday's on the my girlfriend's grandma's on the 20th. Then my birthday's on the 24th. My dad's on
Damn.
the 26th, and my girlfriend's on the 28th. So that's 4 birthdays in 1 month. So we were out there. But look, this is what I'm gonna open if we win Scudetto.
Uh-oh.
That's what I was
What's he
gonna
gonna
say.
pull
He's
out?
blaming his family for bringing.
Oh,
that's a
big
big
boy.
boy.
This is like
Yo,
2
big boy.
liters. This is like 2 liters. Okay.
is that Inter tears?
Gio, I love you.
Is-
I got a bottle stash too for when we win
Yeah,
champions.
Yo,
this-
but Gio, if we win the
this is
Scudetto, you gotta
Juve
drink
tears. This is
that.
everybody tears. This
You
is
gotta drink the whole bottle if we win.
this is
looks
Orsato
like
tears.
water.
Straight tears.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Gio was saying April's a broke month, but I don't know if you can blame your family for that one, Gio, because I see you pulling up Maldini sweaters, fourth jersey with another Romagnoli on the back. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, that was, no. And today
He's
I got
loyal,
the
he's
finale one
loyal.
that I'm pissed off about because
Yeah.
it doesn't have the Wee Fox on the back.
It's okay.
Oh,
Hopefully
They
they
need to
credit
give me
you.
a discount.
Somebody
They
at
need to.
Milan, if you're watching, man, reach out to Gio. Fix his kit for him. man.
Bidone
First of all,
Inzaghi.
no, they need to donate at least a couple of jerseys to Gio. One,
Yeah.
because they stole everybody's ideas. Shout out to Mark, who's in the group in the chat as well, because him, and David Fonta were talking about the bus. Now they got this goddamn fourth kit train riding around the city. Somebody's got to give them some love, man. But this is all us after the end of that game on Bologna. We're all just happy with a hamburger in
look
our
at
hand,
this
man.
guy.
Look at him. That guy
Deserves it,
feels
right?
exactly like us right now. Just
That's
a
a nice
Coke and a smile.
Gio, you buying this one too, bro?
That one looks
No,
pretty
I don't.
nice.
I don't
That's
wear
actually
jackets. I
very
leave
nice.
that to Stevie P and Milan Fashion Week Jan. They look good they look good in those jackets. Stevie P and Milan Fashion Week Jan. They look good.
Yeah.
All right, so Joel has a good point since we're talking about kits and different clothing attire. Did you guys see any of the leaked next season stuff? And usually,
weird.
and if I'm wrong, don't we usually wear them one of like the last 2 games?
Yeah, most.
Yeah.
Usually,
Yeah.
right? So is there
So it's gonna
have you
be
seen it?
versus
It's more
Atalanta.
black than anything else, but it looks pretty decent. The white one looks fine, but the black one, what's your opinion on it? I mean, G, you're more the conconnoisseur
I
of the
like-
jersey.
I like the armbands, how it has the Italian colors.
Yes,
I like
yes,
that part.
I
Okay,
agree.
really
I did like
that
that a
one.
lot.
Do you have an
But-
image of it by any chance? No.
I didn't pull
Okay,
it. I
let me
just
look
kept
it up.
seeing
I'm
it.
look it up.
I kept seeing it
No.
on what's it called,
Fabio,
on Twitter,
What?
but I wasn't 100%
Hey, shout
about
out
it.
to Milan out there, but hey, y'all need to start making collared shirts because I could wear those during the week because that falls in my dress code. Okay, stop making stuff that I can't wear during the week and then I gotta hide it with a jacket. Okay, let me wear my stuff with pride and make more collared shirts. That's what I want them to do.
Yeah, you know what? That would be nice, man. I hear that. I definitely can't wear it ever to work, but I always bring my scarf, and they know the deal. When the
Hey, if
scarf
you want to
comes
pull
up,
that up,
Oh,
Fabio?
wow.
Yeah, yep.
This looks gorgeous, actually.
yep, that's how it looks right there.
I
So
really like
I don't
that.
know how I feel about the kind of all black on the shoulders and stuff
It's
like that.
weird. It has a
Oh,
weird
it's weird.
cutoff, right?
Puma doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Like,
I
it-
don't
the
know.
way it
Listen,
cuts
for
off.
the ones that you guys had where you can wipe your hands on the bottom that were cut off. And
Oh,
white,
that's the Geo special.
to this is proper with the Italian colors around the sleeves.
I
there.
think this is if we win the Scudetto, that
It looks
Italian
nice.
badge in the middle to match the armband.
Woo! I would love it.
That's where it's gonna. That's where
I
it's
would
gonna
love
come
it,
in.
man.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Mark was
But
making fun of me on Twitter wearing the fourth jersey. He said, "What happened to the rest of your shirt?"
But
Joel
honestly,
saying no
I like
V-neck.
it. I don't think it looks bad, but I
don't like
still
the
think my
cutoff.
favorite one is technically from last season,
Yeah.
where it almost looked like the imprint of the Galleria, like the
Yeah.
way it had that worked into it. That shit looked really nice.
I want to
I
see the
think that was
back
probably
of
the
this
best one.
jersey. They still
I
haven't
just think-
released the back of it, right? So it's like
Mark's
hard to
saying the
say.
back doesn't have stripes even.
He says
So
if the back
that's
knee stripes,
weird.
if it doesn't have the stripes, he doesn't like it. And I
It's
would
gotta
agree.
have it.
It's weird. It'd be all black, and then you just got stripes, and it's like in a section where it's like just
Yeah.
weird. It's like
It's Puma.
awkward
Let's be
phase.
honest. How long have they
If-
been making kits for soccer teams? Probably.
I don't know. The
years?
third kit this year for Man City, for Milan,
1982 or
Dortmund. I really
Those
hated
ones are
it.
ugly.
Oh my god, I really don't
I
like them.
love those. What do you
They're
mean?
like
That's my
leftover
favorite
No.
jersey.
And first of all, I
Puma.
don't like this one. If the stripes are just on the front, that's not very flattering for us fat guys. All right, I don't need
Puma,
I don't need my
Puma has
stomach
to
like.
pay.
No, it's good. It's good. That's
Puma's
funny.
gonna have to pay. We need $40 million a year next jersey sponsor.
Right?
So I know Kappa can't pay that, so we're gonna need a 50-50 partnership.
Tim, Gio, with this fucking Kappa, man. Kappa's never coming back.
Yeah,
For
they
us,
can't
it's
afford it.
Puma, Adidas, and then one day we'll get Nike. That's how it's gonna
Kappa.
be.
You're still holding on to that dream, ain't G?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah,
Oh,
he is.
man.
Have you seen all the Kappa jerseys
They're
in the
so
Serie A
nice,
this year? They're
bro.
all
That's a
nice.
long time
Venezia,
ago.
right?
Huh?
Venezia have
They
the
got
Kappa, no?
Venezia, they got
Yeah.
Genoa,
And they're
they
all
have,
nice. All the Kappa
they're
jerseys
all-
are nice.
yeah.
Well, thank you for that picture, Tim. Let's get this
No
going.
worries.
And speaking of dreams, we got to talk about the ultimate dream. Because as Milan fans, we don't stop here, baby. It's this year's Scudetto. Next year, we coming back to the big boy tournament. Of course, I'm talking about the champions. And we always talk about what happened on the Champions League games. And this week, we did have a couple of games. One was exciting, one not so much. So we'll probably talk more about the first one. But of course, Man City did end up beating Real Madrid 4-3. Seems like it was a closer game than it really was. Man City looked pretty dominant most of the game. You'd say probably they let Madrid come back into it. And Liverpool, Villarreal held their own until the last about 20 minutes, and then Liverpool just put it to bed. So we'll see if there's anything they can really do in the second leg. But let's start with the various view boys. Terry, what did you think about these games? I mean, you watched probably both of them, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I watched both of them. Gio joined me for one of them. So City, I think City is just the team that gets it done. They're on the ball, and when they're on the ball, they do that very well. They can find each other. Now, do I think they'd be the same team without Pep Guardiola? I'm not so sure, right? I think with him there, like that does a lot for those guys on the pitch. Uh, Liverpool, Villarreal, man. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, he's got those guys figured out. He knows how to get the best out of them. You see the emotion and the desire he has and the connection with the fans, and everybody believes what that man says. And I think he could go to any club and they would be great just because of him. That's my personal opinion. And
Yeah, I think he's a great coach, man. He really is.
I think so too. Like Real Madrid, man, I love some of the guys that they have. Vinicius Jr., Benzema's
Vinny
on
Jr..
fire.
Hell yeah.
I just
You need that benzina, man. You got to put it in your car. Light that shit up, baby.
light it up.
And he's been playing great, man. He's been playing great. I mean, he had one or two of the goals.
Two.
One. He had two? Okay.
He had two.
So for me, I thought it was a pretty good turnout for them. I mean, I still feel like we got a good game coming back. Timmy, did you get to watch either of these games?
Yeah, I watched both of them. I still believe Man City is going to choke. I just hope Liverpool doesn't win because then they tie us in Champions League titles.
Oh,
right?
I mean,
But
I don't want Liverpool to win.
yeah. So I mean, I'm
I
stuck on
honestly
that.
don't think Liverpool is going to win, even if they make it through to the final. I
Dude,
think
I don't
it's
think
I
Man
think it's
City
going to
will.
be City or Real Madrid. First of all,
So-
Real Madrid is having a crazy Champions League season. Just
Yeah.
the way they're battling back. I mean, I feel like it's them. If City doesn't win it this year, it's going to be Real Madrid. That's my opinion.
Listen, Santiago Bernabeu is going to be a huge difference in atmosphere because there's no aggregate here. Real Madrid have to come out playing, right? Like, oh, trust me, we don't want to get Benzema. He has a release clause of $1 billion.
Listen, that's Rock
Real
Nation,
Madrid
bro.
just put it.
Rock Nation
is
wants
it?
everybody
Rock
in the Rock,
Nation,
baby.
we
Rock
ready.
Nation wants everybody in there.
Listen, Man City are on the verge of selling their striker, and they're winning these games and scoring goals from all over the pitch. That's the scariest thing. Not a lot of teams out there right now are scoring goals from the mid, the forwards, even from the back, like they're doing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It really is. They have it on lock. They've got a lot of the best guys in the world. I think it's going to be an all English final.
I kind of, as an Italian fan, man, I really hate seeing this whole English finals. It feels like it happens like every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
It's like Chelsea versus Liverpool, or Chelsea versus somebody else, or City versus who was it? Was it City and Chelsea last time it was all English? Yeah, right. So
my prediction of this is that if Man City get to the finals, they lose to Liverpool. If Real Madrid get to the finals, they beat Liverpool.
well, they tied them. So
That's-
I mean, you make us a case for why Villarreal ain't dead. You're usually the
Nah.
believer in
You
Villarreal.
know what? Look, Villarreal, they came with a dumb game plan. They got out the first half, but if they would have attacked a little bit, because I think what was his name? Your wife's countryman, Estepina, Ecuadorian and shit. Somebody burned Virgil van Dijk. They burned him, but if they would have attacked more, but I think that's what cost them. But to me, Timmy, you saying that City gonna choke, but I got City winning the whole thing. I think it's redemption time for Pep Guardiola.
No, I don't want him to tie Ancelotti, bro.
It doesn't really matter. Pep Guardiola, he's from Catalan, I guess. He's a Catalan guy. So he's going back and he's gonna put Real Madrid down like a dog that's on his last legs. He's just gonna inject that fuel. And they're getting Walker back and they're getting Cancelo back. So that adds like at least 2 more goals. And you know what I like about Real Madrid is they're clinical. Benzema gets a half a chance, that's in the back of the net. Yeah. So if City, for them to win, they need to score the first goal, and then they're up 2 goals, and then Vinny's not gonna get around. And this is for Casano. You're a hater. You're a dummy because you said that Carlo Ancelotti hasn't improved anybody. Vinny Jr. was on the verge of being a flop, a $45 million flop.
Yeah.
And look at him. He's a fucking animal. He's taking people's on. He's breaking people's ankles. So Casano, stop drinking that Wanda juice. Yeah. Because only a Cardi can drink that.
From half, Gio, he turned Fernandinho. He turned Fernandinho around from half and did a solo. It was beautiful. Yeah. Can you make a case for Villarreal? Unfortunately, no. You can't. Sorry. If they were playing Man United like that, 100%. But they're playing Liverpool. Liverpool is just they're at the top of their game.
Team under the bus.
He's realist. Hey, I appreciate
I'm just a realist, man.
He's not an Arsenal fan.
I've been at the highest.
Oh, that's a shot to Moscognones right there.
I'll be honest. The lowest low I've ever been with my club was losing Ferguson. So nothing could take me beyond that.
Do you guys believe the Emery magic is over, like Joel is saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it's
if they would have went down 1-0, they would have won in Villarreal. But 2 goals, they don't even score or more than 1 a game.
Yeah, if it was 0-0, the game ended clean or a draw. I agree with Gio. Could have probably went either way, but man, against Liverpool, come on, man.
That was a tough draw for them.
It's redemption. It's redemption season, Fabio. We are about to get our redemption. Hopefully, if Leal stops playing FIFA, and then Pep's
he plays FIFA like I play FIFA. Terrible.
I just saw a pop up when we get to it about Leal. So
how old is Leal?
22.
23?
Yeah,
22.
So he wanted to be the hero and get a Team of the Week card on FIFA for sure. That's what he wanted.
There you go. See, Terry, that
that's exactly what he wanted.
Correct.
All right, so that's basically the Champions League game. We'll touch back on that again next week, but that's basically that. So let me shut the fucking music off. That's enough. And let's go to our favorite part, the part you guys have been chomping at the bit to get to. Of course, I'm talking about the bulletin board material, baby. And we got a lot of bulletin board material coming up. The rumor mill is churning shit out every fucking 15 minutes. There's another guy popping up that Milan's getting rumored to sign we're looking at. And before we move on, shout out to my man Husney, Rock Nation Husney. My man, it's 9:30 in the morning where he's at. He said, let's have a little coast to coast with my cafe. And I love it. Thank you, fucking Husney, for checking us out.
You know, Husney about to be 1% owner in Milan. He got that.
Oh,
money.
yeah,
baby.
Saudi
It's
Arabia, Malaysia money.
The Rock.
Rock Nation gonna be. That's why he says we're rich now.
I love this comment. This comment rocks.
If we win this, Leon will drop a new album. Sure.
No, Husney, if we win, you're buying his album. That's how it is. You're going to have to download it on whatever your streaming service is. And we're going to have to learn Portuguese to understand what he's saying.
Are we getting into this transfer market? I just wanted to break it down.
Now it's a free-for-all, boys.
Okay.
Tell me what you want to talk about. Tell me what's on your mind. What have you seen? Boom, 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 boom. Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna bring up what I actually messaged the Various Views podcast chat about was the wholesale of Milan and how it's working out. So for the Milanisti out there that are listening, so from my understanding, based on what I read, again, it's material that I read, but Milan, the sale of Milan is going to be about 995 million euros. Okay. The remaining to get it to the 1.1 billion is the debt. So apparently the remaining debt we have, apparently, I didn't know we had this much debt. It's about 300 million or something, 200 million.
That's so fucking pocket change.
Yeah. So so Elliot pretty much bought us for a quarter million, 340 million. They're selling us for 995 million. In 2 seasons, they made their money back really quick. So the remaining of that 1.1 is going towards the debt of Milan, and then we're cleared, which means basing us on a $1 billion team. Based on a $1 billion team is where we got the 30% for the FIFA Fair Play, which can be used in terms of signing players that will bring the value up. So let's say we spend 300 million, our value now goes up, and those players go up in market value. Our value goes up to 1.3 billion. Right. So that's from my understanding. I don't know if anybody else knows or wants to add to that in the chat or you guys. But that's the breakdown of the sale of Milan, which is supposed to be finalized. They're finalizing the deal tonight, but it's going to be released on Monday now. So
listen, when I hear these kind of things, all I think is, I'm rich, bitch. That's all I think, baby. That's all I think. Let's start signing players. Let's start making moves. I don't want to see nobody link with Juventus. I don't want to see nobody link with Juve. I don't want to see nobody link with PSG. Those teams are has-beens. Their time is in the past. Time to come to us. This is what I want. What I want is more players out there who want to come and take the challenge in Italy. Giroud could have went to anywhere, made his money, but he came to Italy to solidify his legacy. And if when he helps us win a championship, that's another thing on his thing. He's going to have a World Cup, a Champions League. Did they win? EPL. And then he's going to have one in Italy. The guy can literally go and retire and be happy that he was dominant. You know who can't say that? My man Leo Messi, all right? He went over to PSG to waste his last couple of seasons of his professional career before maybe he goes back to Barcelona. I don't know.
That's a Barcelona.
I'll tell you this. PSG won every game without Messi, right? And before Arsenal, United couldn't win a game without CR7.
Wow.
So, yeah.
No more frequent flyer miles, bitch. I love it.
Messi
Yo, Rock Nation, hey, relax on the Halstons. Rock Nation, relax on the Halston. Oh, that's a Spurs beer. We don't drink no loser beer. Come on, we Milan. We drinking Peroni. We drinking Amstels. We drinking seltzers. Come on, Rock Nation. The Halston's got you going crazy, man.
Let the boy drink what he wants.
You know what?
Let's see what Mark wrote here. Hold on.
What I like about
Hold on. I'm sorry. Sorry, G.
No, go ahead.
He said it believes the debt equals the losses accrued over the last 2 years. Elliott cleared the debt when they took over, but we lost money every year by less and less than pre-Elliott. This is true. Yeah. So, you know.
So that's where the
look at Rock Nation.
We ain't broke no more, baby. Get the good shit out. He's
Rock Nation.
Now. Let's go.
This is the tears, Rock Nation.
I love
know
it,
you
man.
listen here, but look, Look, Fabio, I like the way the club is going. You know what? A lot of people are hating Inter, Juve. They hating on us. They're fans, and they say, "But what is attracted to Milan? We have no right wing. We have no this. We have no that. We're the eighth biggest brand in the U.S. We're competing with Premier League and Barcelona and Real Madrid, which has been in existence since the beginning of time. Those two
We
Spanish
always
clubs have
will.
been, even though Barcelona is trash, F them as a club and what they stand for. You know, I
Gio
hated on
hates
them.
Barca. Hates
No,
them.
I hate them more than Juve and Johan Cruyff disrespected us before the 1994 final. So, you know, I don't like that disrespect. You come, you play the game, even though that we were weak because we didn't have Baresi the GOAT, you know, because he had torn his meniscus and he was trying to get ready back for the World Cup final that I was at, you know, out here in Pasadena in California. It's just crazy, but I'm glad they hated on us, but we buy the bullshit merch.
That's the
We
day.
buy jerseys that are ugly. Timmy, he got like
I like you
coupons
say
at Coop.
we. No, just say you. Not we. You.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
buying it. I got one on the
Timmy, me
way.
and Timmy, it's me.
Yeah,
We
Ah,
are.
Tim, you too.
yeah, it's on the way.
Oh, come on.
Mine is customized with my last name though, and it's number 13 because that's my favorite number. Because I know Romagnoli's leaving anyway, so I already got the Barone instead of
Wait, so yours is
anything
gonna
else.
look like you were painting too?
Yep, yep.
Oh man.
Now it doesn't come in big man size, so I might not even wear it. It just might be a collection
Oh
item.
my! What are you gonna frame it, put it on the wall like Rock Nation?
No, I
No,
was
come
gonna
on.
put it on my wall because I was thinking about painting half of my bedroom red and black, and then leaving the rest white with primer. So I thought that would be a good jersey to kind of
You know
base it
what?
on.
My man's got great ideas. I can't disrespect that. I like it.
Okay, let me ask you guys, how much is Milan willing to pay for a guy right now? Let's say they get the 300 million. What is their cap
So
on a player?
I mean,
I'm calling
honestly,
Marcus Rashford, and he could come feed the hungry children in Italy, and we're gonna make it marketable.
yeah,
Just with that
Yeah,
signing, Marcus Rashford, we making half a billion, and a half bill,
yeah.
half a
five
but
bill.
hundred
we,
mil.
but he's the guy you would be
Rashford,
looking
eh?
at first immediately.
So
No,
Gio's saying
We
Rashford as
we
a
about the
striker.
money.
yeah,
Listen, man,
300
I'm
mil.
about.
Okay, hold on,
I
hold on,
want
hold
the
on. That's
young
the striker. Okay,
Brazilian,
we'll start
bro.
with the striker. Fab,
I
what would
want the
you
No,
young
say?
Brazilian. That's what I
Who?
want.
You want
The one
baby Jesus?
everybody wants.
Anthony.
No,
You
I want
want
Anthony,
Anthony?
bro. I
Timmy, what
want
about
I
you?
want somebody from a Dutch club to come to
Listen,
Milan and do great things. That's what I
the
want.
way
He's
I
a
look
young
at it,
Brazilian. Let's go.
our starting lineup, there's only 3 spots that need to be changed.
Start
Yeah.
with the striker. Start with the striker.
That's the striker position.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be Divock Origi, it's
Good
gonna be
shout.
Skamaka, or it's
Or
gonna
Marcus
be
Rashford.
it's
Uh,
gonna be Nkunku for a striker.
Okay, I knew you were gonna kind of say
yeah, I was
Nkunku.
gonna say
Marcus Rashford is a
Samaka is
striker,
still.
Timmy.
They're talking a lot like he's gonna go to
No,
Inter.
he doesn't. He's more of a left
Yeah,
wing,
right,
Marcus Rashford.
Terry. He's
Okay,
a
but why? But why would you say Nkunku? I know he's
There's
been
a
like
lot.
he's
There's
been
some
lighting it
talk.
up,
30
right?
goals in 20 games, bro.
Yeah, he scored a lot of goals.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot
What
of
team does he
goals.
play for?
Red Bull.
I say, I
Red Bull
say like
Leipzig.
Leipzig, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like I want to see Milan do business in a different way than I would anticipate United would do. They're not going to go out and drop 80 million on a guy, even though
No,
they know he could be the guy, but they're not going to do that.
no,
I
they
think
won't.
they would go for a guy who's already in the league and who's doing it and comfortable and scoring goals. So I looked at Beto from Udinese.
Yeah, he's pretty good too. Young Portuguese guy.
He's a finisher. He's young Portuguese, right?
Yeah,
He's cheap. You guys could probably get him for 30 mil max.
but that's
No,
a
there's a
rotational.
young guy on
That's not a starter.
Sassuolo, which I
But that
believe is
what I'm saying is for the
Trattori.
longevity, right? Because you have
Yeah,
Giroud right now that you're going to keep around still because
no,
he's
But
but
we
he's
have
not
him
going to
on
be a
contract for
starter.
one more year. He's on
He's not going
contract
to
for
be a
one more year.
starter. Giroud's going to be rotation, and that guy is so passionate about it that he will gladly take the whatever it is and sit on the bench for half the games and come in when needed. 100%. And you know what? He at my Milan, Giroud is more than welcome. More than welcome.
I
Terry,
say
why
that
don't you
because
want to give up Rashford though? Well, what's up? You guys
honestly,
don't
I
want
think
him.
I love Marcus Rashford. I don't want him to go anywhere. He already has kind of said he doesn't want to leave
He got to
Manchester
join
United.
Pasta Gang. He gonna
Yeah.
learn how to eat
I'm telling
organic
you,
pasta.
he could go to
and all that.
Milan, and it'd probably be amazing for his career.
100%.
For sure, it'd be a lot better than being at what United is right now. To be
Yeah.
perfectly honest, I say Beto because him going to Milan would get more eyes on him to try to get on the Portuguese national team. And honestly, right now, Portugal needs a guy like him, the guy who wants to get to the net and finish and score goals, because that's what we're going to need coming up. He's young, he's got years coming up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Another
true.
position I think Milan could get is in the mid.
Oh,
Mid.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
I
this
really
is
more
already know the
attacking mid.
replacement.
center
You know-
attacking mid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really our issue.
that's
This
a
is
good chance of
attacking
being
mid.
Dybala.
Dybala, good shout to me.
There's a good chance of that.
Yeah, I
Very
know,
good
but I just feel like he wants a lot of money, and I
Doesn't
still don't
matter.
know.
We're
Milan
rich,
have
bitch.
money,
What
bro.
the
I
fuck?
know, but they
Listen
might
to Milan.
listen. They might spend.
It's a free
Listen,
transfer.
it's a lot. First of all,
Pay him 10 mil. Who cares? We're giving Ibrahimovic
10
to
mil
play
for this
5 games
guy?
all season
I
for
don't know,
fucking
man.
7 mil.
I don't think he's worth 10 mil a year.
Look at Mark.
Listen,
Look
he's
at Mark
gonna
right
take
there.
7.
Look at Mark right there. It's coming. Put that up.
Yeah,
That's who we want from the Portuguese.
yeah.
Give me
Vieira.
that guy.
Yo, and
Really
just
strong.
just to mention one thing, there's a young guy on Sassuolo who looks pretty damn good. I know they kind of just got him, so I don't know how much they'd be
Raspadori?
willing. Yeah, I like
he's
that kid,
sick.
man.
That kid's
He's
sick,
good.
but the problem here is that we're linked to 3 of their players. You think Sassuolo is going to give us their 3 best players? No way.
No, and first of all,
No
we know
way.
one of them is going to end up going to probably Juve
Who'd
on
you say?
but you know,
6-year loan.
Who'd you
6
say,
year
Pat?
loan for 2.5 million.
Look, all these Italians want Berardi. Don't fucking give me Berardi. He's
I'll
28
take
years old.
Berardi to play a
Oh
cam.
man, there's only one. Listen, there's only one right winger.
He's a depth signing.
Yeah, but
Fabio.
Yeah,
He's a depth signing. That's it.
Listen,
Berardi.
and Diaz back in a package.
if
with
my
Messias,
problem,
he can deliver him.
listen,
All right.
if my problem, okay, is Salamakers or Messias getting on from the bench, I love that problem.
Listen
One
to
of
this.
those
Let's
two
just
guys.
bust Sassuolo and decide who lays.
Yeah, for real.
What about
Rock Nation with the
what
fire
about
tonight.
Renato Sanchez?
First of all, can this guy even play half a season?
yeah.
What are
No,
we
no, no,
paying
no.
for?
Look.
Renato Sanchez gets hurt every year. I don't think he's played one full season since maybe 2015, 16.
Yeah.
He gets hurt too much.
The Kessie replacement, I don't know how much they want, but it's that young Argentinian pit bull that bodied Frank the Tank Kessie. He took the fuel out of him and he deflated. His name is Molina. I want that guy. He got that fight. That's why I like Anthony. Anthony will slap Mbappe and tell him, get the hell out of here, Mbappe, Holland. What the hell wrong with you? You saw when they lost, he pushed the cameraman. He pushed the other team players. That's what I need. I need fight. I need hunger. I don't need
Grinta,
FIFA
bro.
22
Grinta.
players like Leao. Leao, you could go 70 million. Give me Noah Lang and give me fucking Anthony, and we're good. Noah Lang, the
Lang,
Dutchman.
I'll
You
take
know
Charles.
Milan's
I'll take
history. We've
Charles
always
Picasso
won
there.
with Dutchmen.
Yeah.
We've always won with the Dutchmen.
And
Okay?
Brazilians.
And Brazilians. That's right.
Brazilians. And not
You know,
not
the
not
real
UPS,
Brazilians-
not UPS driver Brazilians, eh? The ones that come from the favela and all they know how to
Listen, I shit on Messias as much as everybody else, but let's give the guy a tiny bit of respect.
Yeah.
If he
You
is
gotta-
second or third on the depth chart for the
Yeah,
right side,
that's fine.
I'll
Keep
keep
him.
him.
You know
But
what?
the other guy has no excuse.
Listen,
He took a
balled.
contract extension and has done nothing. He's a
Salad
fucking
tosser.
lemon. He's
Yeah.
a salad tosser,
I
a
don't like
sausage
salad
maker. Get him out of here right now. I don't even want to see him on the field. All right,
Would you-
because he
would
doesn't
you
even
guys
know how to
take-
take the ball to the corner.
Would you guys take Zaniolo?
In the cam roll, yeah.
He has one knee.
Yeah, I don't like him. He gets injured too much, man.
He's
Listen,
perfect,
if you
right?
come to Milan and you already have injury history, you're gonna not come to the pitch. You're not gonna go to the Milanello. They're gonna take you right into the fucking facility because you're gonna need work done because you stepped off the plane wrong, or you tripped on a crack. That's how these players are. We don't need these guys. We need guys with steel legs. The bionic man, two metal legs. That's what I need. I don't need a guy who's going to step off the curb and break his ankle.
Or at least be good enough to play to give us 30 goals a season with one knee like R9.
Exactly.
Right?
That would be nice, But
Listen,
what we're
I'm
not
looking
getting
at it.
is
Look,
we
to
need
me,
healthy guys, man.
my cheap rotational signings. If I got to bring up cheap rotational signings, these are not starter players. These are players to put in rotation that are willing to sit on our bench and rotate. I need the from Bologna. I need Hickey from Bologna.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
Hickey. Hickey's a good
Hickey's
player.
dope. And then another rotational player in the midfield. Like I don't know, man. Like Benacer and Tonali. Benacer still, to me, he's still gonna be the rotational if we can find someone better. Like he's
And let's
doing his
not forget
thing.
about Pogba, man. Not Pogba, Pobega. Pobega's coming
Pobega,
back, bro.
yes.
And he's been looking
Pobega.
great. And he was bodying Frank when we played Torino. So I
Yeah,
want that kid back on the club. Let's not forget everybody's favorite supermarket is finally coming from Bordeaux. We're gonna have some Ladle,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck his name is.
Adley.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah, he's sick too, and he's a cam, right? Like he's
he's more of
attacking
somebody we
mid.
can deal with at the cam. So with
Look,
him,
if
somebody
bringing
else,
those
we have
guys
some
back.
depth.
Like we just need, honestly, our team does not need to be changed completely. We need one defender, one or two, actually two defenders. Like, okay, starting lineup,
CDM.
one defender on the
CDM.
starting lineup.
Yeah, well, that's
One
Botman.
center
Botman's
attacking
already.
mid.
Botman is they're gonna try to recreate Lille as much as possible with this team.
100%.
So Botman is almost bought and paid for already.
And you know what? And remember that Elliot has management in Leo, right? Which is why I found this out. That's why a lot of the players were coming from Leo, because he had some play on there. He was saying, I'll take my 30% cut loss and give it to Milan. You get what I'm saying? Because he owns 30% of the club. So you sell a player, you take the 30% loss from Leo, but you pocket it from Milan. So it doesn't matter. Which is if we could have fucking signed Jonathan David before Elliot left, that's a good chance we might still get him, right? Because at the end of the day, it's still money in his pocket.
For me, I mean, I think
I need a center starting lineup, and I'm gonna say this, and we always say this, but starting lineup, the only thing needed to this team, to the starting lineup, is one defender, right winger, striker, and a cam. That's 4 starting players. The rest of the signings can be rotational players, and I'm more than happy with that. And that's what I keep on telling everybody. 4 starter players, spend the big money on that, and then get some rotational players, young talent.
We need a new left back as well.
Oh, that's what Hickey should come in.
Yeah, that would be, and he could cover both sides, because I've seen him play the right side plenty of times this season. But we also have Kalulu. We're still gonna have Calabria still.
Kalulu's a 3-man rotational player. Kalulu's still not, to me, is not a starter, even though he's doing the best he can. But to take us to that next level, we need just a little bit more there. But Kalulu is a market. That guy, any team would want a guy in the back line like Kalulu. He could play any single position.
We need new cameras, and we need new refs for next season.
I don't know. We might be able to buy those too this year, though.
Listen, we don't need that. We just need a clinical goal scorer. That's what we need. Guys that go out and score goals.
Fabio, it's for Timmy. My dad follows the Brazilian league a lot.
Okay.
And, but he's big Brazilian fan. He said the next midfielder up is Matias Henrique from Grêmio.
Matias Henrique? No, I would go Danilo from Palmeiras, though, bro.
Oh my God, that's because your dad is a Palmeiras fan.
That guy's killing it, bro.
Timmy. Grêmio, how much is Grêmio gonna want from Henrique?
5 mil.
There you go.
Cheap.
Danilo
you can buy the
they
best
want like 20 mil.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. He's a 2-time champion with Palmeiras in the Libertadores, right? At the age of 20. Yeah, exactly.
We need Brazilians.
That's so right, man.
We need Brazilians. Milan with no Brazilian in the last 20 years. That's what worries me, man. We had listen. I know nobody wants to talk about Robinho now because he got into some trouble, but he was a good Brazilian. We have Pato. Ronaldinho was pretty good. Thiago Silva, can't forget about him.
Right? That's our last channel.
Kaká was our best Brazilian in the last 20 years.
Good at Milan.
Look,
I think he would be great.
He'd be so good at that club.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
I would like to see Gabriel Jesus.
You know
I have
Barbara
Milan.
killed Pato. You know,
Barbara Berlusconi's daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what ruined Pato, man.
What a
10
man,
times
though.
a
Can you
day.
He was
imagine?
having that
10 times a
boom boom club with the daughter
Dude,
upstairs.
that's
That-
amazing.
That
Hey, this team
nightlife
just
in
bought
Milan
me. I'm
must
gonna go.
be
Hey,
wild, bro.
Presidente Berlusconi. I'm gonna go bang your daughter, okay?
Yeah, and he
Well,
said,
I'll take a
"No
pay cut. I'll
problem.
take a pay cut. Your
Just make
your
sure you
daughter.
wear a rubber, all right?"
Right, exactly. Yeah, three. Oh, we had Luis Adriano. Oh, that guy's a the
Oh my
worst
God,
ever.
I can't
The
believe
only
you guys
thing he's
remember that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
man,
only
he was a
reason
bum.
the only thing he's known for is scoring that FIFA Fair Play when they were doing the Fair Play thing, and he scored it on Shakhtar or whatever. They wanted to kill him.
Oh man, yeah, we had a lot of you know, duds. I have to mention one thing, right? There was some talk about a guy who put some work in, and we're hoping he put some work in on Sunday against Inter. Gotta give a little love to Deulofeu, man. He's still doing it at Udine, and I know he was trying to talk about like maybe he wanted to come back to Milan. Listen, as a rotational player, I didn't think he was that bad. I
We're
thought he was
not
pretty
paying no
decent.
30 million for no rotation.
Oh hell
They
no,
want
no, no, no. We
25 to
ain't paying
35.
that. No, Udine's out of their mind.
Rotational players are going to be in the 10, 15 range now. The way it's going, that's the rotational players.
And the
Listen,
guy
if
had
you
the
wanna,
face too.
to
Yeah.
me,
We
there's
get
only
in Molina.
one
That's the
player.
only player that I want from
Yeah.
Udine and Molina. Because if we don't get him this year, next year he's gonna go for that Rodrigo De Paul money. And you've seen
Listen.
Rodrigo De Paul.
Pull that comment up
went-
after.
He went to he went
No,
he
no,
went-
not him.
he-
Which one?
The
This
one
one?
up that one. Listen, this goes to Milan Weekly Podcast, all the Patreon members, all
let's go
y'all.
to Frank,
Yeah,
to
everybody.
Frank.
The Frank, to fucking Davy Malibu that used to laugh at me and Gio when we'd be talking about Paquetá. This is to all y'all out there, okay? I told you guys, you play this guy in the center attacking mid role, and he will change it up. He's doing it for Brazil. He's doing it for Leon. This Paquetá, who was apparently a super flop at Milan, is now the starting center attacking mid on Brazil's team, where they have 3 teams that can compete for the World Cup right now. Okay? Just to put that into perspective.
Yeah,
Him-
that was one that we let him go too early. We let him go
Listen.
too early.
Him right now, to this day, in Diaz's place on this team this season would have made just the biggest difference already.
I mean,
Okay.
I want to say I believe that, but at the same time, the French league and the Italian league are two different animals, man. They are.
It does, but dude, he's okay.
Are they?
What about when he played for Brazil?
I mean, he's
Are they,
got
though?
fucking superstars around him.
It doesn't matter. And Milan are in first place. That means he's got solid maker superstar over there. Okay.
Oh my!
Yo, I gotta go.
Listen, just a testament of the
Ibrahim
job that
wants to
Pioli
Udogie.
and the rest of the players have done.
Yeah.
Look,
That they're
He
playing with
wants
9 men half the time, and we're still in first.
he wants Udogie, Ibrahim. Well, no, we don't want Udogie. He said that he scored with his hand and then he didn't score with his hand. We don't need flip floppers on the team, okay? We need people
true.
that gonna tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Look, you know.
So help me
on
God,
the right
baby.
side, another guy that I was interested in, if Milan don't get Anthony, is Doku.
Where's he play at?
Where shit? I blanked out now. Doku, Jeremy Doku.
He's Stad Renz.
Stade Rennes, yeah. That kid is young. 19
Oh, another
years
French
old.
league. Okay.
Yeah, 19
See, Fabio,
years
I'm
old.
doing my scouting.
Yeah, listen, man. You know that's your department. I'm not the scouting department here. And when Gio mentions it, that's when I first hear about it. All right. If it doesn't come up on my Twitter timeline, I don't know nothing about it. I'm not out there scouring the other leagues. Maybe a younger Fabio had time to watch the Premier and some Dutch games and some La Liga games. But older Fabio, you're lucky I can stay awake to watch any game.
So I just got a pop up about Rafael Leao, actually, right where we're doing the podcast right now, and
Okay.
notification on him is that apparently there's a lot of hesitation for him to sign, and now Milan are actually hesitating on signing, and they're open for bids from other teams for him already for Rafael Leao. Look at this guy.
What?
Look at this guy.
Look at
Why is this
Look at
a
this
model
guy.
now? He's
Yeah,
got
look
a
at
hot
him.
album
Why
coming
you
out
dissing
soon.
Terry? Just because Terry's Portuguese, you want to put
Sell
the
this guy.
Portuguese
You
in it.
sell this guy. Come on.
After this, Liverpool want to give us 70 mil for him. No
And then he
problem.
goes and turns around as like a Benzema or Aubameyang at
Who
Barcelona.
cares? Who cares? Look,
Look,
I'm receiving a.
here's
Yeah,
this
there you go.
one post that I saw. Leao's entourage has received an important offer from a foreign club in the past days. Milan are working on renewing his deal, but don't want to sell him for anything less than 70 to 80 mil. Milan offer 4.5 mil. Leao wants something more. The arrival of new ownership is awaited. That was
Right,
Can I
because
say something, Fabio?
80
On
of
this,
mil.
course.
I'm gonna go hard on any Milan fan right now. Look at put me full screen, Fabio.
I got you. Hold on. My man wants
me
prime time. We'll give it to him.
Nah,
Give him
put me
prime
full
time.
screen.
Geo FaceTime. Let's go.
Look. Check this out. This Geo out here. I'm from California. This is crazy. Everybody was shitting on my guy Theo that he's gonna be the disloyalist, that he's gonna do this, that PSG offered on 5 million. No. The only person that believes in the project that has superstardom is Theo Hernandez. So start putting respect on his effing name. Okay. We're not cussing out here. But I want y'all to understand.
No,
Put
we
respect on this
cursing.
game.
Put some
Okay?
respect on his fucking name.
Put
Let's
some
go.
respect on his name because he signed. He's the only one that believes in the Maldini project. Maldini said, "This is all I could give you. Either take it or leave it." And y'all lucky. Y'all was laughing at his girlfriend, that's Italian, by the way, saying that he's putting them through the ringer and all that. But y'all should be begging her, kissing her feet that he signed because he knows what loyalty means. That's why I buy the Theo jersey. Whether you like him or not, or he falls over too easy, I don't care. My family and everything that I know and everybody, it's about loyalty. If you loyal, I'll fuck with you to the end. I'll buy anything. If even you want to sell me caca, I'll buy it because you're loyal. That's it. And that's what it is. But Rafael Leao, you think you're a FIFA 22 player. If you don't want to sign for what we had, so you think 6 months is going to give you triple, quadruple your salary, then you could go. We got Noah Lang, the Flying Dutchman, and we got Anthony ready to go. That's what it is. And Romagnoli, another one that I'm pissed off at. You want to leave for 200K to be a loser? Come on, man. I'm pissed off at you. You know I supported you through the worst and through the good time. Good, bad, and good. I'm always going to be here. I'm pissed off right now. Rafael Leao, go play FIFA for whoever you want to go. You want to go to Manchester United, whoever you want to go. But Theo Hernandez, remember this, Milan fans. He's the most loyal Milanista. He bleeds it like Calabria. And he beats it like Tonali. That's why we're making fun of Gigio on his feet. Remember that Tonali slapped up Gigio.
Yep.
It's hard to argue with Gio when he has all the Milan kids.
That's very true, man.
Right.
Very true.
Right.
But
you know
listen,
what? It's good. Gio, look, what's it called? Gigio. Already, there's talks now. He wants to come back to Milan. Fuck him. You wanted
that's
to leave
right.
for the
Fuck
money.
him.
Yeah, now you want to come back. There you go. Fuck that.
You
Exactly.
can't come back. You burned the bridge, bitch.
That's
Go
awesome.
find a fucking job, you and your brother.
Yeah,
Don't come over here. So let's move on, boys.
let's go.
Because there's a lot of shit out there. We'll be talking about it forever. But we got a game coming, and it's coming early in the morning. Now, when is Lazio? Excuse me, Inter and
12
Udinese?
o'clock.
That's 12 o'clock on
Eastern.
Sunday. All right,
Yeah.
so that's going to be played after us, so they'll
Yeah.
know what we have done. We're playing 9 o'clock Eastern time for poor Gio at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Poor Timmy,
So
I'm in the car, so I'm gonna have
many times, my man, many times. 9 o'clock is a rough start for us board.
Oh, you're lucky. Trust me, you're lucky. I used to have to get up at 5 in the morning. You could take an hour subway to be at the clubhouse for the early games.
Oh man,
But
listen,
you love it.
I know Stevie P is going to be in town over here in New York, and I wish I could go, but I unfortunately have fucking softball obligations. But I already told people, I told my father, I told everybody. I even told La Madonna, I said, listen, if we get to the final, I might have to go buy a Madonna myself because I don't want to be responsible for my mother's Madonna. God forbid I break it, because there's a good chance I'm going to lose my fucking mind when I get to the bar. If it's the clinching game, I'm buying a Madonna. I might make $100 investment, get a nice statue, and bring her with me to the bar. I'm sure that'll look ridiculous. I come in with a statue of the Virgin Mary. But you know what? I know the Milan fans will understand, and they'll be supporting me. But it's a big game. We can't sleep on Fiorentina. They got smoked this past weekend 4-0. So you know they're gonna want to battle back.
And they
Everybody
smoked
plays,
us,
and they did
unfortunately.
play. Yeah, we have a couple of guys on there that we do have to be careful about. Saponara, fucking Piontek is on the team. God forbid he fucking scores a goal. So there's, and Fiorentina's still a decent team. Italiano looked like he got them on track, but the last couple of weeks,
Italiano is
he's a good coach, but the last week or 2 weeks, they've kind of stumbled a little bit. So this is our opportunity. They did lose. They lost to Salernitana, right? I believe.
Yeah,
the week
they
before.
lost Salernitana 2-1.
2-1. Yeah. And then the last game that they played, they got smoked 4-0. Am I correct?
Yes, Udine.
Yeah.
Udine hit him 4. Let's go, Udine.
Yeah, let's go. We need Udine to do it again against Inter. But for us, I mean, let's start with Gio. Gio, how you feel about this game with Fiorentina? You feel confident?
I'm feeling good, Fabio. Like I said, that Tonali goal did a lot for us. We were down in the dumps. We had Interistas laughing at us. We had Limoni going crazy in the lobby. But once that goal fell, remember, he did the uppercut like Tyson Fury, pushed him off, get off me, and then he scored the goal. And we're alive. And I think this young team is improving. I said it one time. We're like the 2004 Pistons that beat my Lakers. They didn't have no superstars. They just had a team. Guys that will go get it for you. Ben Wallace, Rip Hamilton showed up. Mr. Big Shot. But we just have a team, Fabio, and that's what it is. And that's what happened. We killed Inter Spirits. They thought that they were going to go into the Bologna game up by 1 point and that they were going to cruise to the Scudetto. But
I think that they shook now. But yeah, it's still really.
But I told you, Fabio, you wasn't believing. You said you're
man.
off the bus.
I was off the bus, man. I was falling headfirst out of the bus's window.
I lost faith when Fabio lost faith.
Listen,
my faith relies in Fabio's faith right now. Because that guy's like to see. That guy's the most faithful. He was the most faithful all until the last 2 games, and then he dropped the faith. And I said, "All right, I'm done. I'm off the bus."
I couldn't watch goalless draws. Nothing hurts me more in my soul than waking up early to watch a 0-0 game. Nothing irks me more. And that's what, unfortunately, I had to see. And then the 3-0 embarrassment loss to Inter made me just think, damn, man, we're hitting a lull at the worst spot. And then all of a sudden, start to play better teams. We get the miracle at the end from Tonali. I'm alive. I'm kicking. I see Bologna gets a fucking miracle goal. I'm alive and kicking, baby. So, listen, I'm doubtful. What happened?
The price tickets of the bus went up.
Listen, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm like the young kid hanging on the back of the bus with the skateboard. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting on, baby. It ain't no stopping me. As long as the bus is partying and we rocking to the piazza, you best believe my ass will be on there. But better not let me down this week. Better not let me down, boys. Because to me,
this week,
listen, I always have faith, all right? Sometimes I get on these spaces on Twitter. I have to let everybody know, look, I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. But I got to shoot a little fucking energy into everybody and let them know we ain't done. It's only just begun. We're doing this with fucking 9-10 men every goddamn week. And if we can pull it out, this will be one of the most magical, memorable, fucking monumental championships we've ever had in our history, all right? So if I had any more fucking words that would have went with that fucking sentence, I would have threw it in there.
Or
but God damn it.
English pundits like to say that on Fubo, this is a Milan squad with no names that could potentially win.
We have names, all right? There's just no name on the right side.
Yeah, it's debatable.
Before I get it, like Fiorentina, that's the next game, right? You guys are playing. They're tied with Lazio in 56 points.
They need to win just as much as we do.
Yeah. So, do you have a prediction score for that game?
Yeah, for me,
feeling confident.
For me,
Fabio, say it.
2-1. That's always where I go.
No, what
This
the hell?
team
That's
is
not
going to make us sweat. No, Gio, the days of 3-0, 4-0, that's out the window, all right? And we haven't seen it. We can't score more than 2 goals in a game if we're lucky. I'll be happy with 1-0. And like Tommy says, no me frega, let's score, all right? I don't give a shit. I just want the 3 points. 1-0, 2-1, 16-15. I don't give a shit. I just want the 3 points. That's my prediction.
Very nice. Gio?
I'm going for a big win. I think this young team, it's now or never. FIFA 22 player Leao, I think he's going to show up. He's going to prove me wrong. He's going to make a video saying, Gio, you a hater. But if you prove me right, you sign on the dotted line, I'll buy all 3 of your jerseys. Home, away, third, or whatever you need. But
mine better say Rashford.
Rashford, if he comes, I'll buy everything, because I think that he needs a good move.
I like him as a person.
I think he need to get a new scenery move, and he need to start eating pasta, and maybe that'll bid his game up. But I feel this game,
Leal's gonna drop a diss track on Gio.
Yo, he's gonna drop that ether,
he
bro.
He don't want that because I'm gonna drop a diss track back. Timmy. But I'm going big, Fabio.
Talk to me,
4-0, baby.
4-0. Another squadouche on him?
Wow. We're going Rafael Leao with a hat trick with Giroud chipping. I feel that I've been ragging on Leao this whole time because he feels like he's playing FIFA. Well, he's gonna be playing FIFA this game, and he's gonna be scoring those FIFAs.
He's gonna look like me. They're just gonna score 4 goals on him, right?
Timmy, what about you? Ibrahim says 0-0.
No,
that's a jinx out there. He's just putting it out there, hoping
you know what?
he doesn't see it.
I was gonna let Timmy go first, but he brought it out. When you said draw earlier, something came to my mind where I think it's gonna be a draw. Might be a 1-1.
No,
or
please,
0-0.
please don't say that. Listen, we're not dead even with a draw, but it just puts more stress on the last 3 games.
If we get a draw, Inter loses. If we win, Inter ties. That's what's happening. That's my prediction.
Wow.
Man, fucking Nostradamus over here. I like it.
That's my prediction.
I like it.
If we win, whatever we win by, Inter's gonna tie. If we lose or if we tie, Inter's gonna lose. That's written in the stars, buddy. Written in the stars. Now, if we win and they lose, buddy, that's it. I'm on the truck, the taxi, the bus, but.
Listen, I'm being told the bus ticket's too expensive, so I'm gonna have to get on the Milan Uber to get there.
We're gonna get
all
the
right,
Milan
it's
Uber.
all right. I'll get the Uber XL, get my ass right to the championship parade. That's all that matters to me, baby. But listen, I have faith, guys.
3-1.
I still feel that this is a magical season, just because we had a really good run last year, but we finished in second. We didn't even get the resources we really needed in the middle of the year. Yet here we are. We're still fighting for first place, still fighting for the championship. If you would have told us 2, 3, 4 years ago, don't worry, it's going to come a time pretty soon where Milan's going to be back fighting against Inter, and it's really just Milan and Inter now fighting for championships again, we all would have taken it in a heartbeat. I mean, we got how many points now? 70 something? 74. So we're looking at 80 plus to win the championship this year. And you know what?
Doable.
More than we could have fucking hoped. So very doable, very doable. So being that all these games are pretty damn early, let's just go around the robin. What is going to be in your cup when you're watching your game? We're going to start with Terry because I don't know when Man U's playing, but whatever time it is, Terry, what's in your cup when you watch it?
Usually it's early in the morning. If it's not OJ, it's a coffee there. I have a nice espresso or coffee in the morning.
No
nice,
Tim
strong, hard coffee. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to lie. My bro usually wakes up in the morning earlier than me on the weekend. He goes, "You want a Timmy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then 15 minutes later, he shows up with the Timmys. And I'm like, I love that kid. Shout out to my bro, man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. When the best part of waking up is Timmy in your cup.
I'm not in no one's cup.
Tim, what are you rocking with in the morning, baby? I know it's early, man. 9 o'clock, you're going to be driving. You're going to have that Timmy in your cup?
No, I'm going to have my venti iced latte with sugar-free vanilla from Starbucks on the way to my work.
Man, you
watching the game.
bougie, baby.
Oh yeah.
Starbucks. That's
Yeah,
bougie.
I got on that white girl Starbucks tip, man. My girlfriend got me on that. I'm
Heck
rocking
yeah.
UGG boots and tights next season, buddy.
He's got that upper echelon. He's feeling like that big buy is coming.
Well,
Oh,
I
by the
know.
way,
Listen,
guys, just
Mhm.
in bid for Leao came in from Man City. That's the foreign bid.
Oh, really? Does it
Yeah.
say what it is?
75 million.
No. We not fucking around unless it's 100. We
Just
want that triple digit, baby. Hit
I'll
the
drink
3
my
numbers, then we'll talk.
my nice Starbucks on the way, watching the game in the car. Fun times.
All right. I like it. I like it. Listen, this is what happens. But
Joel.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna be. What does Joe put? Hold on, before
Joel,
I
that's
move
why I'm here, Joel.
Man United fans are probably so depressed right now. Rook has players on their team, but Ragnarok is the manager.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what to say. Well, before we move on, what are your opinions about what's going on with this guy as your coach? Possibly supposed to be the
Fabio, you forgot my drink of choice.
No, we're gonna get to you, but I just want to give him a chance. Gee, you're the only one that's actually gonna be drinking something of importance. We're all having coffee and water, orange juice and shit. You're the only one that's a man drinking real shit, no matter what time of the day. That's what I'm talking about. But I gotta get into Ragnarok, all right? Because we avoided Ragnarok. He was gonna come and demolish everything we were building, but thank God Padre Pioli blocked the sun and we kept him out, man. All right, so. How do you feel about this, man? Because he's your coach, but he's supposed to be the sporting director. Now he's taking other fucking team offers. It's like the guy came in.
Took it. He already took it.
He started putting the puzzle together, and he left in the middle. I mean, how does this make you feel as a United fan?
Oh, man,
you got a good coach coming in, no sporting director.
Yeah, we got a good coach coming in, but like, there's more problems at the club than just coaching. Like, if he doesn't get full reign, I've said this on our podcast many times. If he doesn't get full reign, if he doesn't get to walk in that boardroom with a list of guys that he wants, and he goes, "I want this guy here, there," and he doesn't get that exactly, forget it. It's over. Like, we got to see the fans. Ultimately, they have to see commitment, right? They want to see that the manager who's being brought in now is going to get what the fuck he wants, because all these other guys who are patching over the wounds of this club, they didn't cross over that line, and it's time to put up or shut up, because they've broken into the stadium protesting before. Like, next, who knows what they'll do. And like, United need a good manager. The club needs a shake up. There'll be about maybe
bring Fergie back as a sporting
6-7 guys done. Like, Ragnarok was there to basically let Ten Hag know, listen, this guy's not worth it. Don't worry, you can't really have Jesse Lingard in there. You can't use Martial, yes or no, right? Some of those guys are going to have to stay there. Some of those guys are going to have to go, right? It's going to be a shit show. Another year and a half. A drink of choice after that, a shot of tequila, my guy.
Oh, yeah, my man. Well, G, let's finish off you. I know you're going to be at the bar, Fox and Hound, baby, early in the morning, 6 o'clock.
I got my Google open right now to search where I can get those seltzers you're about to mention.
Oh, Truly, baby, on tap.
Yeah. What is it? Truly? Truly seltzers?
Now we drinking that. Shout out to my guys out there, Milan Club Dublin. They gave me a recommendation. And it says, here's a good recipe, passed down generation to generation.
Ooh, I like
one bottle of whiskey. So we drinking whiskey to liven ourselves. We
there
got coffee.
That man shit, baby. I love it. Get that hair, that fucking chest hair shit. I love it, baby.
And the team got to show up, Fabio. I'm tired. Like they saying 75K. Like I've said before, I'm
a big proponent. When they come to the stadium, you better play fucking well.
Mamba said it best. He said, "Oh, you have a little hamstring injury." He said, "Nah, I gotta. If I could play and I could do my job, I gotta go, because these, especially in LA, these tickets are expensive. Even nosebleed like 300.
Yeah, so they don't make athletes like that anymore. I'm sorry.
So 75K, even at 40, 20, 30 euros, that's a lot of money, especially in Italy after the COVID pandemic. It hit Italy hard. So they need to stop disrespecting the fans that are going 75 to 80K. It's time for everybody. We're drinking that Irish whiskey with some coffee on Sunday to wake up.
Listen, I might have to sneak a little bottle to the fucking softball field. That's it. Every time I hear Golazo, I'm gonna have to go get shot for luck. But that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm fucking with water if I'm lucky, and maybe I'll take a shot if I hear a goal. I can't even watch the game on Sunday. I gotta put it on my phone, connected to a speaker, and listen closely while I'm playing, just in case I hear a goal or not. But it is what it is. All right, so let's go around one more time with our potted shots. We're going to start with our guests, of course. Timmy, talk to him. Talk to him. Tell him what you got to tell him. What do you want to see on Sunday? What are you hoping? And also, definitely drop some love for you and Terry's podcast here, my man.
So, listen, we just need the W. I don't care how we get it. We need the W. We need to ride the wave. Listen, whether Inter win all 4 games, we still have the upper hand. We can tie one of our games and go on to win the rest, and we'll still be good. So that's all we need. Nothing less than a tie, and I'll be happy. But I want to see a win-win-win. It's the chances now. We can prove everybody wrong. You know, everybody thought, hey, this Milan, they're lucky if they make 4th. You know, they're going to aim for 4th. We're overachieving. 100% we're overachieving. But that's what I want. Because I don't want the mentality that 4th place is first place is this close and I'm always looking for 4th. No, we have to get back to our winning ways, and this is the way to start it. The good news is we win a Scudetto, we get new owners, everything starts fresh. It's the best way to do it, and I'm hoping that's what it comes down to. And I want to be happy on Monday. So, guys, you know, when I do my podcast with Terry and the other boys on Monday, I want to have a big smile on my face because a Milan win. We're still in first. Hopefully, Inter lose or draw, and that would make my Monday amazing.
You know, Milan have a lot of history. To me, they're the biggest club in Italy. These last couple of games are, you know, what make or break a season, and these players know what's on the line. This is nothing new to them. You know, you could be, you know, a big deal next year, or just another guy that fills the line, right? And if you want to be on the top, you got to play at your best. And I think Milan will win the league this year. That's a given. I'm excited about the summer for you guys. Realistically, if you guys do get the big buy, and yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Of course, Terry. Thank you for fucking joining. First of hopefully many times we've had Tim on before. G, what's your party shot? Talk to him, brother.
And shots, bro. Like to the team, man. Everybody's meeting up on Sunday, and no matter if it's 9 a.m. in the East Coast or whatever time it is everywhere, because we want to support the team. So now it's time for us to show your support back. We need to fight, man. It's gonna be tough in the first 15 minutes. If we're up for the fight, we smash on Fiorentina, and that's easy. You know, we need to win the 50-50 balls and everything. And I'm just happy, man. My birthday ended with a bang, and I need this rest of the week to end with a bang, man. I think we're close, man, Fabio. You know, we're playing with 10 men, but we're there, Fabio. And I just want to, hey, PSA announcement. We win on Sunday, 6 a.m. my time. Prices for the bus is out of range. So we charging like 2,000 up. VIP is 6,000 up. Ask Mark, ask David Fonta. We on the bus. We strolling. Fabio say he gonna do that New York ride down the Lower East Side, grabbing the bus like that. But we got it, man. I just want the team to perform. If it's one of those games that we're performing and we hit 20 posts and we don't win and we tie, okay, I can live with that. But if we're gonna go out there and not do nothing, then I can't live with that, Fabio. But we're coming down to the finest line, and let's get this dub. That's all I gotta say.
Look, we're so close. Joel can smell the Scudetto.
It smells like bolognese.
Let's go, baby.
It smells like bolognese.
Yes, man. Bologna. I love a nice. Listen, Sunday is for pasta, and pasta are for winners. So if you want to eat and you want to eat good, Milan, you better come through. I don't want no slow start. I don't want an early goal for Fiorentina. I don't want to start sweating like I'm sitting in a hot summer sun, all right? I want to be confident. I want to see domination. I want to see them put this game to bed early. That's all I want. I want us to go out fucking riding high. Now, destiny is back in our hands. And God damn it, we better not have Butterfingers, all right? So that's what I want. I want the team to come through and understand we got champions. We got Giroud. We got Ibrahimovic. We got guys that understand this is the time you bring your best. We never say die. We never have this season. And there's no fucking reason Inter they're slipped and we're there to dominate and take our spot. The Scudetto's ours if we can take it. And God damn it, I think we can take it. Guys, that's the fucking show this week. I want to thank Tim and Terry for joining us. Gio, always a pleasure, baby.
Thank you.
Hopefully next week we're talking about Milan still in first place and Inter sliding like lemon on the steps. So, boys, thank you all for joining, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Please
Please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll check you guys next week. Peace, everybody.
Ciao, brother.
Ciao. Forza Milan.
Forza
Let's go.
Milan!